twisted and charred, stark against the bright sky. Grenfell Tower was still smouldering this morning, fire crews damping down. And now our first glimpse inside of the damage done. Photographs released by the fire brigade showing the blackened remains of what was someone's home, a cooker and kitchen unit still visible. This corner of London stunned by what happened here. No real time yet to take it all in. But on the wall of a community centre, the messages are starting to appear. Tributes and farewells, and thoughts for those still unaccounted for. 12-year-old Jessica Urbano Ramirez was making her way down from the 17th floor, talking on the phone to her father when the line went dead. He's been visiting hospitals trying to find her.
She said, come and get me, but we couldn't get into it. Because when I was on the third floor seeing a friend of mine, I went straight to go upstairs. The firefighters were already in there, and they wouldn't allow me to go up. So, you know, I told them 20 floors, my daughter's room. That's all we can do.
Jessica's sister Melanie was carrying a missing person photo of her today, holding on to hope. Jessica's story among the many, as desperate families wait for answers. For one, it has already come. Relatives of 24-year-old Mohammed Al-Hajj Ali say he died in the fire. He was a Syrian refugee who fled to Britain for a better life. It was clear as soon as the blaze took hold in the early hours of Wednesday morning that lives would be lost. Today, confirmation that the death toll has risen and is predicted to get bigger still.
Sadly, I can confirm that the number of people that have died is now 17. We do believe that number will sadly increase.
We are going to utilise some specialist dog training teams that we have in conjunction with the Metropolitan Police that will go through the building and the surrounding area looking for any identification of people.
At a school in the shadow of Grenfell Tower, there are fears for one of the teaching assistants, Nadia Traquair, and her family. Her friends told me they lived on the 22nd floor and no one has heard from them.
I know Nadia from my daughter. My daughter now, she's in 14 years and she teach her in the reception. She's a very good lady.
Until now they told her she's missing and there is nobody know anything about her. Her family, three daughters, and her mom, her husband, they all live in the building.
Nadia's sister explained the terrible limbo the rest of the family is in.
People have been phoning us, but nothing yet, no news. Yeah, my phone's been non-stop, on the go, but still nothing. Yeah. If any of you see this message, please phone us. Anyone. Yeah.
As we filmed outside Nadia's school, a convoy sped past, carrying the Prime Minister. Theresa May spoke to emergency workers but made no public appearance, and later, back at Downing Street, outlined plans for the inquiry.
Right now, people want answers, and it's absolutely right. And that's why I am today ordering a full public inquiry into this disaster. We need to know what happened. We need to have an explanation of this. We owe that to the families, to the people who have lost loved ones, friends, and the homes in which they lived.
Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn also visited the area today, going to a church to speak to volunteers and local residents. Some critical that the Prime Minister had been less visible.
She's come down here, done a private visit. There's so many people that have come out to support, and she comes and does a private visit. It's appalling.
I knew she wouldn't talk to people. I knew it. What's she going to talk to? The people are angry. You're not going to want to come and be confronted by people who are angry. They've lost things. They've lost their family members. They've lost their houses.
This family escaped the blaze but lost their home and told me they'd voiced their worries about fire safety years ago. And you raised your concerns?
We raised as a residents, yeah. They didn't listen to us at all.
And you've lost everything?
Everything, and
you're
friends
safe,
and
you're
family.
physically safe,
yeah.
But you've lost your home, all your belongings?
Oh yeah, everything, yeah. We lost everything, and we lost friends as well, so I don't know how many people are trapped inside.
It could be days before we know exactly how many people died here, and much longer still before we have the full picture of what went wrong and why. Peter Lane, 5 News.